The Greek Americans have established a lot of organizations since their arrival here in the United States. AHEPA, since its establishment in 1922, has been one of the most important Greek American institutions. It has shaped the Greek American community's experience and has responded to the changing face of America and helped the Greeks adapt to the changing circumstances.
The Order of AHEPA is the largest and oldest Greek American organization in the United States. We were founded in Atlanta, Georgia on July 26, 1922. And the purpose for the founding at that time really was to combat certain prejudices that existed with regard to foreigners, minorities, and so forth in the South.
8 men in Atlanta, Georgia saw this need and addressed this need by creating the American Hellenic Educational Progressive Association. The primary role, of course, was to help Greeks assimilate into American society. And through the years, that job has been done and done very well and surpassed, I'm sure, even their dreams.
Over the past 74 years, AHEPA has encouraged Greek immigrants to become American citizens and to participate actively in the life of our nation while instilling deserved pride in your culture and heritage. You reflect two great qualities that go hand in hand and that make America strong: self-reliance and teamwork. AHEPA looks out for the most vulnerable among us by caring for the young and sheltering the aged. You join with other civic groups to fight discrimination. You support the education of our nation's children with millions of dollars in scholarships.
From AHEPA's beginnings, fighting bigotry and discrimination, to its current mission of advancing the ideals of Hellenism, AHEPA has made significant contributions to American society and is at the forefront of strengthening U.S.-Greek relations.
In the 1920s, the Greeks were facing discrimination and racism because of the rising xenophobia that was spreading throughout the country. AHEPA responded to that situation, and the cornerstone of its establishment and its work in the 1920s was to encourage the Greek immigrants to integrate into America, to acquire American citizenship, and be incorporated into American society. Thousands of Greeks took up U.S. citizenship by the end of the 1920s, and by the beginning of the 1930s, the Greeks were becoming accepted into America thanks to AHEPA's efforts.
AHEPA over the years at the national level, at the district level, and at the chapter level, they probably, I know that more than $300,000 a year is given in scholarship awards.
The worldwide contributions of your association are truly praiseworthy, comprising an invaluable ministry, both in the church and the wider community.
AHEPA has many great achievements to celebrate over our 90-year history. You have one of the largest senior housing programs in the country. Your scholarship program has helped many Greek American students achieve their educational dreams. And your community service work around the globe has been inspirational and known to all of us.
Over the 90 years, AHEPA can be proud that it was one of the leading contributors to raise funds for World War II bonds and for the restoration of the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island.
Since I was first elected to Congress, I've been a proud member of the Congressional Hellenic Caucus. This membership has played a key role in bringing initiatives of significance to the Greek American community to my attention.
To the extent that the future of the Greek American community is one in which Greek heritage and Americanism will coexist, AHEPA can play a core role in promoting both Hellenism and Americanism for the future generations.
One of the things that we're hoping to do is to bring our young people back to Greece. But Greece is a place that needs to be touched and felt and smelled and tasted. And our young people must travel to Greece in a social environment, in an educational environment. Once we do this, the battle is almost over. It seems like there is a metamorphosis overnight, that our young people become Hellenistic in their own right. And then they will seek more knowledge about their homeland, their culture, their history, and maybe take an active role in the future of Greece as well.
And I think the motto and the phrase used in the booklet, the brochure by AHEPA, having the word excellence in the middle, it's very indicative. We are the people for whom the motto from ancient Greece is valid. And Aristeven, to excel, to be always on the level of excellence, never below that.
The AHEPA was built on brotherhood, and it was built as a fraternity, and there's no question that that will never go away. That's the foundation of AHEPA. However, as the years have gone on, especially now that we're celebrating our 90 years, we've transformed ourselves into a professional organization. And we need to reinvent ourselves and go forward as a professional networking that gives scholarships to young men and women, that provides internships to young men and women, that provides the educational feeling of giving back to our community.
The AHEPans, when they do join, they have an allegiance to the organization. They got to give in their time. They got to give in their money if they can. But money is not everything. Energy and time is more important. When you give that to the organization, you're giving it the influx that it needs.
I think we are very organized. We love the AHEPans, and we always tell all the daughters when they see an AHEPan, hug them, because of them, we exist. But we do make the AHEPans look good.
To me, the Order of AHEPA, I enjoyed it, I lived it, I made friendships, but the most important part of all of that is the people, the brothers, the philotimo, and the friendships that I made from ocean to ocean, and that today we are blood brothers.
If they love the organization, they got to work for it. It's a family. It's a family which constitutes people from all over this country.
And we need to keep our young people thinking about it and being involved with things that have to do with Greek service and serving the community and helping in Greece, as the AHEPA has, by raising money for medical supplies and for people starving in Greece. But the big thing is we always have to keep our identity.
This is what the AHEPA of the 21st century must do, to reinstill this pride in our Hellenism and the responsibility to the same.
We're great Americans, we're great citizens, we're also great Hellenes. We love our country, we love Elada as well, and we love our Kipro, and we foster good relations between the United States, Cyprus, and the United States and Greece.
And to this day, the United States and Greece shares a bond rooted in common values and common ideals. As allies, we stand together, not only for our own security, but for the freedom of peoples around the world.
Brothers, let's wake up. Let's wake up and never forget what we've had. And let's make sure that we keep the AHEPA as it was. Let's bring it back to where it was. And you make that decision if you care for AHEPA.
I think AHEPA's establishment in 1922 is one of the most fascinating moments in Greek-American history, because the Greeks are facing this prejudice, this xenophobia, and this group of businessmen gathers in Atlanta and says, okay, we're going to put a stop to this. We're going to form a Greek organization that's going to proclaim our loyalty to the United States and our faith in Greek heritage, and work along two axes, respect for Hellenism and loyalty to the United States. And they got together and they managed that. And it was almost unique. I mean, in some ways, AHEPA's a unique, not only a unique Greek-American organization, but a unique immigrant organization in the United States, and it signals this power that the United States has to assimilate immigrants, but permit them also to cultivate their heritage. And AHEPA, in a sense, personifies this dual function of Greek and American.